Okay. Well, I need to grind tickets to give to Funny Green Hawk I love. So true, bestie. I feel that. Grinding tickets to give your green boyfriend. to give to your green boyfriend. Say no more. You really should change your Discord name to Jet Arc Klusky. Or Klusky boyfriend of Jet. Oh man. I'm snacking on the brand is called Mother's Cookies for some reason. But it's limited batch Eerie Critters cookies, which is just like a Halloween version of the icing animal cookies. They're so good. Oh my god. My niece got them because she liked the bag, but when she tried them, she didn't like them. And they were just sitting on the counter for like almost a month. But thankfully, they don't go bad until next year. But like, one day I popped them open and I was like, they're pretty good. And I ate a few, but I left some in the bag because I didn't know if anyone was still eating them. And then like right before stream, I asked my mom. I was like, does she still eat these? And she's like, no, she tried them once and didn't like them. She just liked the bag. I'm like, oh, can I have them? She's like, yeah. So, free bag o' cookies for me. It's one of the benefits of not being picky about stuff, or just having like a non-picky palate, is if someone tries something and doesn't like it, they give it to you because they know you're more likely to eat it. And so I've gotten a lot of free food over the years because of that. That's great. Like that Beetlejuice soda that was like caramel apple soda that like no one liked. I enjoyed it, ironically. It had a bit of a weird aftertaste. That was the caramel, but I'm easily able to ignore stuff like that. And because I drink the shit out of those. My friend bought like a 6-pack, or no, 12-pack cans of the Beetlejuice Fanta. And he's like, dude, I had like 2 of these and I don't like it. He's like, do you want it? I'm like, hell yeah, dude, that shit's delicious. And when the Pepsi soda shops came out in like 2021, they had the cream soda and then like the cherry soda. No one liked the cherry soda because they thought it tasted like cough syrup. And I'm like, clearly y'all have never tried cough syrup, because it does not taste like that. It tastes like artificial cherry, which I do enjoy. But I did not think it tasted like cough syrup at all. Maybe it was just the red cherry flavoring, who knows. Either way, we're going to do a short, depending on how I feel, reading stream, and I don't think we've covered this one. I've been looking back through my playlists to see if we ever did cover it, and I want to say we haven't. So I'm hoping I'm not retreading old ground here. I am now Jet's biggest fan on Discord. There you go! You're welcome, Klusk. Alright, let's hop in. Here we are. To what they cut from Silent Hill 2. Also, ignore the red thingy behind my head. That's just the Spotify mini player. Currently playing a song from Final Fantasy VI. Anyway. Silent Hill 2 is the second installment in the survival horror video game series. Burpees. Are we here? I don't know. Are you? Am I here? Are any of us here? Are we all just brains in a meat mech? Anyway. But either way, hi Milky. I don't remember if I've covered this one or not. And also, I don't remember how long. Are we here? Are we queer? I know at least 2 of us are. I don't know about you, Milky. Alright, what do we have in terms of, are we bears? I am not bears. I am not a bear. I'm not a big, hairy gay man. I am a tall, relatively lanky man. I do have the beer gut, even though I don't drink beer. The yeast gut? I don't know. Either way. Debug shadows filters. Changing values on the following raw addresses enable various shadow filters, which are not present in the E3 trial version debug menu. Okay, so just fucking with the shadows. Hold on, let me see what the prototype's looking like. This may end up being a small one. E3 2001 demo. Violence, bleeding, and horror expressions. As one does. Since the software is under development, there is a possibility that that unexpected problems may occur and specifications that differ from the product version exist. That's what it says in Japanese. This image, that image translate, this work contains. Oh. Well, that's a bit underwhelming. Man. All they found was... Oh, okay. I heard the fucking... And I was like... Is that fucking... Oh my god, I'm already forgetting the name. They're a German prog rock band from the 70s. Oh... I will take time from the same time through better days. Though the pains are pain, though it pains are pain, full of fervor, and the pain, so we praise the pain, play the game of pain. That's a great song. The song is called Time to Turn. I wish I could remember what the fuck the name of the band is. It's a one-word band, too. You'd think I'd remember it. But either way, so the only comparisons they have for Silent Hill 2 is in the demo, the clock puzzle image that tells you, like what each hand represents with the Henry Mildred Scott. In the E3 demo, the colors are slightly more vibrant, whereas in the release, they're like washed out and dulled. It's very funny. Alright, back to the regular page. Debug shadow filters. Hidden button combinations? What? This page or section has one or more broken YouTube links. Oh, damn, that sucks. I'm gonna skip that. I don't actually know if the Aristocrats are under a record label. I'm gonna send Charmy B home in a box. Do it! C. A hidden minimap can be activated by a set of complex button combinations. First, you have to complete the dog ending. Damn. After you've completed the dog ending, make sure your controller type is set to 2 if you're playing on the international versions of the game. Finally, press the following buttons while you have control over your character. Start, L2, square, L3. You may need to first enter the inventory menu screen, exit, and while exiting, hold the start button and then input the rest of the... That's weird. That would have been so fucking handy. But, I mean, I get why they didn't put it in there regularly. It's meant to be spoopy. And it's significantly less spoopy if you are given a map of where to go. Save anywhere. This hidden feature has a more complex set of button combinations that need to be input to bring up the save menu anywhere. Have control over your character and then press the following buttons. D-pad left, analog stick left, right analog stick left, L2, L1, L3. That's still not nearly as complex as the fucking debug mode code for Jak and Daxter. God damn, that thing's hard to do. But that's interesting. I'll have to I want to save that and see if it works next time I play Silent Hill 2. Which might be next year, just off stream. Because I do still what the... No, why would you do that? You've fucking said it. Are you gonna do that for me? What do you... Come on. Okay. Don't just pop up shit when I'm trying to work it. Come on. I'm trying to work it. This is Cute Girls Doing Cute Things, I believe. Yes, it is. Won't you be looking at my folders? I don't even have anything in the Wikia finds anyway. Boop. Alright, Wikia finds. Yeah. I'll keep that minimized just in case. Unused map. Hello. An unused version of the Brookhaven Hospital exists within the game. Most notably, this has no enemies or music. It also has various different camera angles compared to its used counterpart, and a glitched box puzzle. This map was shown at the Tokyo Game Show 2001 and likely E3 Expo that year. This map is internally named TGS_trial. Apply the below code for the USA Greatest Hits version of the game to appear here. Start from new game or load game, then hold R3 button while the screen is fading out. Oh, that's surprisingly easy to do. What the fuck? New game, and then hold R3 button. Hold R3 while the screen is That's weird. What an oddly easy thing to do. Please load. I beg you. It's a 7-minute video, man. Come on. Really? Man, YouTube does not like me using OBS while I'm streaming, or YouTube does not yet. YouTube does not like it when I use OBS, because this is ridiculous, man. This is the third time in a row that I've tried to do something YouTube related, and the video is just like, no. I'm also drinking tea this evening, since I didn't, the donation place today had, a systems malfunction or something. All their systems were down, and they weren't able to take any donations. It was weird as hell. But either way. You hold L3, R3, all that, and then you should presumably load in. Whoa! Cool. Are there any imminent? Oh, I think the description said there were no enemies. Wonder what would happen if you use this in conjunction with the save anywhere function. Looks like a lot. The floor looks different, I think. I could be... No, it looks about the same. The elevator doesn't work. There's no music. Yeah, you're just kind of stuck there. That's weird. I dig it, though. Yeah, that's the only door you can go... Oh, never mind. Hey! I'm not sure which is creepier, the actual version of this level or this level itself. Because you're like in minus world. Hey, here we go. Oh yeah, I remember that. I think there were like 1 or 2 nurses in here. Either that or this is where, Maria lays down, although I think that room's smaller. It's only been like a year since I played some of the original 2, but I've played so many other games in that time, I don't remember a lot of those smaller Smaller details. Hold on, the brown smudge on that don't look like a wiener. Right there. Put up the fucking, like, red circle and arrow when you see it. Oh, that shit's so funny. I love how much of a laughing stock that type of bullshit's become. It kind of deserves it. The fucking stupid supernatural garbage. The fake videos are like, it's totally real. Yeah. Rainbow. RF. Roof floor, I think? Yeah, it looks like roof floor. Roof access. I think this is a different room. Yeah, oh, this is the, no, I don't want to say intensive care. I don't think it's the intensive care. It's like what the, yeah, the padded rooms. I know it sounds like I'm making it up, but like I'm remembering it as I see it. I was like, oh yeah, there was a section with like 4 doors, and all of them were padded rooms. Oof. This is a chuggin'. It is kind of dumb, well, and like a bit disappointing. I'm not really sure if those are the right words, but like the feeling of seeing dried blood, but because it turns brown, it almost just looks like dried dookie. And I'm like, when something is attempting to be funny or is attempting to be scary by showing dried blood, but the dried blood just looks like dookie. And I'm like, wow, that green. Hold on, that slime back there looks a lot more like Nickelodeon's Gack. What the? That is some Gack looking ass slime. That, I believe, is where you use the fishing hook and the strand of hair to get something out of there. Or the magnet. I forget which one. I know you do it like at least twice, where you combine 2 items to reach into a small area that you can't reach with your fingers. Wink wonk. And like you just, I think both times you get a key. I don't. I know the remake cut one of those puzzles out. I think they cut out the strand of hair and the hook. Green, like that is some vibrant ass green. Oh my god, it looks like lime jello. I don't even like jello. Not that much anyway. Every now and then I'll get a hankering for some like cherry jello. Just kind of slurp it down. Like that. Oof. It's like Dangan. It really do be looking like Danganronpa, like what, like not periwinkle, like plum, not plum. What shade of pink is that? Just like hot pink blood. If I ever play Danganronpa, I will absolutely require at least 2 or 3 other people to voice the characters, because I'm not voicing every single one of those fucking characters. Oh, the save patch doesn't work. Interesting. 7 minutes. Okay, damn, this is a long map. Okay. Yeah, me and a friend group did that, dude. That sounds like so much. That sounds like the best way to play a Danganronpa game. No, a game that I wouldn't. It was awful to recommend. Exactly. And even better is that you roll a dice to see which student you get. That's even better. I would absolutely do that. Me and 3 other people. Just rolling the dice. And I think one person would work the mouse and keyboard, and then like the rest of us would just hand the mic back and forth as smoothly as possible without it like hitting and just making a lot of noise. Damn. This laptop is only 5 years old and is barely hanging on. Frustration. Why won't you load? Man. Oh yeah, my friend got a Steam Deck the other day, and he showed it to me on Friday. I was like, this is so fucking cool. And he's like, you could probably stream from this. And I'm like, I probably could. That thing probably runs OBS better than my laptop does. I would just need to figure out how to connect it to a second monitor and figure out how to connect my capture card to it. Like, after that, it'd be fucking easy as pie. Not mathematical pie, per se, but you get what I mean. I really want a PC, but like paying $1,000+ for a good one, that thing better last for 10 goddamn years. I may have to like bite the bullet and do a payment plan, but I want to wait until I pay off my car first, which I think is going to take like 3 more years. So I feel like this laptop could handle it by then. If not, I'm going to have to take a break. Wow. Every time he tries to open a door, I'm like, please let this one be unlocked. I always forget that you can sidestep like that. This man's like, sidestepping is half my movement. Oh, he paused it. Is it already done? Oh. What are you doing? Yeah? Yeah, it's the picture of Mary. It's my yeah, in my restless dreams I see that town. What are you doing, dude? Louise. Wow, okay. That's just the hospital. That's weird. I dig what the I love the way oh. But anyway, I love the way James holds that needle because it looks like he's holding a tiny joint. He's just like God, that'd be stupid as hell if he just pulled it at the tiniest of joints. Itchy. Okay, here we go. Unused graphic. Coming soon. Coming soon. Coming soon. They really should work on that spacing a little bit. Coming soon. Nope, there's 2 O's. Coming soon. A graphic from the trial version of the game also remains in the final versions of the game. I think we're already almost done with this page. This is crazy. Version differences. To do expand cover differences, director's cut. Okay, well, that's it for that. What's in the Windows version, I wonder? I am gonna play the play novel Silent Hill at some point. All right, what do we got? Fucking move, dude. Come on. Here we go. Weird. Alright. Final builds of the game feature the same debug camera, which is present in the E3 trial version on pad_x=10, although lacking the information text overlay. Debug camera operates in 3 modes: cylinder for debug, free for debug, and self-view for debug. On PC versions, enabling self-view for debug mode outright crashes the game. Ooh, I'm going to skip that. Actually, no, wait. That's Debussy. No, that's Stravinsky. Love me some Love me some Stravinsky. Hidden stage select. A user arrow. What? Managed to reactivate hidden stage select options in the main menu. Ooh. How long will this take to load? Oh boy. Maybe since it's on like a tiny screen, it'll take less time. We can only hope. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay. Please. Oh, there we go. Beginner easy. Oof. What? Oh, whoa. Oh, that's weird. From the main menu of all places. That's the weird part for me personally, is that it's in the fucking main, it's in the main menu. It's not even the pause menu. Quit main menu. Yeah, wow. Apartment, hospital, prison, hotel. There really is only 4 locations in that game. Oh, burpees. There's the Pyramid Head painting. The Executioner. One single breath. Born from a... Oh, okay, so you selected under Born from a... Oh, okay. Yeah, I forgot that there was like a special version of this game that had Maria's POV. This is cool. Huh. Weird. No, don't fucking open that up. Just trying to close it. Hidden map menu. What's the difference? I guess there's not really any. Unused text. Save game feature not available. Leftover from the PA disk not inserted. Checking disk. Wrong disk. Huh. MU. Insufficient space. Okay, these are all leftovers from the console versions. Crashing out over Charlie P. He's a little scamp. He's a little stinker. Gotta watch out. Ooh, unused textures too? No notes on these textures though. I mean, yeah. I don't blame you. These just kind of look like wall and or floor textures. There's a door texture that looks surprisingly small. No, wait. I can't tell if it's a mailbox or a door. Hard to say. I don't actually know if the description provides us with any details. And no, they do not. There's a sign for south. Another sign for south. Some assorted Japanese textures. Oh, a little rabbit. A little rabbit as a test texture. That's adorable. Could you imagine this was the fucking thumbnail? Just like, what did they cut from Silent Hill 2? And it's just a fucking rabbit. That'd be adorable. It's a rabbit kicking Pyramid Head through a wall. Library West. The placeholder. Yeah, these are all placeholders. Library East, Library South, Library North. A black hole, I guess. Reverse of Old Man coin. Oh. Reverse of Prisoner coin. Oh, it's the other side of the coin. That's cool as fuck. Alright. We're going to open those in a new tab. Dismiss. Leftover from the Japanese version. Coming soon. KCNet. Or KSET. I forget which one. Trial version logo. Leftover from the Xbox Japanese version. Now let's see what these are about. Okay, that is coin. That's the Elder coin. Other side. Just a gravestone. That's the prisoner, which looks like a nest of eggs, honestly. Interesting. We're gonna put the music back on. I don't know why it was flashing like that. That is the snake. That looks like a snake skin. Oh no, I see it now. It looks like a snake eye. Snake eyes. I've always wondered why 2 ones on a dice rolled together are called snake eyes. Because snake eyes aren't dots. Hidden text. In the cutscene in the hotel where James reads Laura's letter from Mary, there's text on the letter that can't be clearly read by zooming in on the... that can't be clearly read by zooming in on the texture found in that. It's possible to see the text is mostly lyrics from the song Blaze of Glory by John Bon Jovi. That's fucking hilarious. I love that. Dear Laura, I wake up in the morning and I realize my weary head, and I raise my weary head. I got an old coat for a pillow, and the earth was last night's bed. Oh, that's so fucking funny. I don't know where I've been. I'm a devil on the run. A six-gun lover and a candle in the wind. I don't remember how that song goes. When you're brought into this world, they say you're born in sin. Well, at least they gave me something. I didn't have to steal or have to win. Well, they tell me that I'm wanted. Yeah, I'm a wanted man. I'm a colt in your stable. I'm what Cain was to Abel. Mr. Catch Me If You Can. I'm going down in a blaze of glory. Take me now, but know the truth. I'm going down in a blaze of glory. Lord, I never drew first, but I drew first blood. I'm no one's son. Call me Young Gun. Sincerely yours. Oh my god. That's fucking hilarious. What the hell? I love that. Oh, I can see the thumbnail now. This letter says what? And it's just like a fucking red circle. Oh, I love the red circle and arrow bit. Oh my god. Holy shit, that's hilarious. What the fuck? Oh. Oh, I need a second. Holy shit. Good god, that's funny. 40 minutes in. 33 minutes in, excuse me. For the recording. Oh, man, that's funny as hell. Hell yeah, unused sounds. My dearest Laura, I'm leaving this letter. Notes. An audio file of Mary narrating her letter to Laura as she does for her letter to James. Well, yeah, let's play this. Gotta turn up the volume a wee bit.
My dearest Laura, I'm leaving this letter with Rachel to give to you after I'm gone.
Rachel!
I'm far away now, in a quiet, beautiful place. Please forgive me for not saying goodbye before I left. Be well, Laura. Don't be too hard on the sisters. And Laura, about James. I know you hate him because you think he isn't nice to me. But please, give him a chance. It's true he may be a little surly sometimes,
Surly.
and he doesn't laugh much. But underneath, he's really a sweet person.
Underneath it all.
Laura, I love you like my very own daughter.
Daughter.
If things had worked out differently, I was hoping to adopt you. Happy 8th birthday, Laura.
Why do I feel like I've heard this
Your
already?
friend forever, Mary.
Yeah, I feel like this was in the game, but like, maybe it wasn't. I don't know. Weird. Regional differences. North American and European. Oh, the European got a director's cut, man. Oh, yeah. Oh, the fucking knife cursor is so funny. The North American release's title screen is similar to the Xbox version, whereas the European Director's Cut version displays the logo in red with the subtitle Director's Cut, behind a black background, with the in-game font used for the menu options. Ooh, still burpy. Let's see. I really want to buy a copy of Silent Hill Downpour. The thing I worry about is that the patches the patches to download to like help fix the game are no longer available to download because it's fucking PS3. But I can only hope, you know. Either way, I feel like I'd want it just as a copy, just for my physical collection. As for Shattered Memories, I don't know if I'll ever get a copy of it. Because I'm told the Wii version's like the best, but I haven't really had any interest in collecting for the Wii in years, honestly. There's like very few games that I want for the Wii, one of which is the Conduit 2. I've got the Conduit 1, it's a cheesy action alien shooter, first-person shooter that's surprisingly fun. But then again, I haven't played it in 10 years, so who knows how well it's aged. But, yeah. Love the Conduit, and the Conduit 2 is kind of rare. It's like $50, I think. And I'm not sure if I'm willing to pay $50 for a Wii game. Now, granted, Tatsunoko vs. Capcom was also on the Wii, and I feel like that's worth a pretty penny these days as well. But still. Shattered Memories. The arcade. What? You know what? Let's look at PT, because I know I will never play PT. That's too jump scare heavy for me, so let's take a old gander at PT. Playable teaser for Silent Hills. I'm up here in the Silent Hills with my new Lamborghini here. Pyramid Head knocking at my door. But you know what I fear more than Pyramid Head? The lack of knowledge. Oh, God, I love it. I've always wanted to make a parody of that, where it's Silent Hills instead of up in the Hollywood Hills. I'm up here with, what was it? I'm up here with James Sunderland in the Silent Hills. James in the background is like, it's just Silent Hill. Anyway, we're in the Silent Hills. Like, he doesn't correct his mistake. Oh, that's a great bit. Anyway, the game everyone wanted, except for Konami. Hideo Kojima had such a huge falling out with the company that Konami canned Silent Hills and swept PT under a blood-stained rug, get it? Making it difficult to legitimately obtain and play it. Nevertheless, the game gained near universal acclaim and has been remade many times by fans and people who were looking to get a quick buck around the time it was taken down. Unused models. There are two unused models, one which looks suspiciously like an engineer from the film Prometheus, and another that was actually shown off in an early trailer for the game. Oh, that's pretty neat. Yeah, he do be looking like a fucking engineer from Prometheus. The fucking robot people or whatever. I never saw Prometheus. That be looking spoop. Sufficiently spoop, I guess. I feel like there's not enough detail here, because, like, I don't know. It just kind of looks like an amputee that has not bathed in a while. And I just kind of feel bad. I'm like, here, I got a bathtub. Go take a shower. I got you. No problem. Yeah, that guy do be looking like he's from Prometheus. Hey, speaking of Danganronpa, Pa, Danganronpa 2. Goodbye, despair. Goodbye, despair. Why won't you open? Open. Open sesame. Well, guess we're not seeing that one. It's unknown if either of these monsters would have shown up in Silent Hills. It's unknown if either of these monsters would have shown up in Silent Hills. Were a remnant of the assets used to create the trailer, or were at some point going to appear in PT itself? Unused bathroom. There's an alternate version of the bathroom with a headless model of Lisa laying in a bathtub that is left unused in the game's files. Hell yeah, brother. Let's take a gander. A low-res version of Silent Hill is present in the game that can only be accessed via hacking PT itself. That's very funny. Let's check out that head. That sure is a headless Lisa. Very unsettling. This music feels very appropriate. It is Psychosis by Sewer Slut. Love her work. She goes by Symphony now. And she still does great work. She did a collab album with Project Melody like a couple of weeks ago, and it's fucking awesome. It's really good. Highly recommend it. Alright. Let's pause this and see if this YouTube video will load properly. Hey, it's already loading. Alright. The following does not represent a creative vision of Kojima Productions. Unseen content, Silent Hill full map explored town and streets area. Furthermore, all footage was captured on PS4 hardware.
At the end of PT, we see our protagonist step out into the streets of Silent Hill in a revelatory cutscene, which is in fact entirely rendered in real time.
Is this like someone's just... Lance McDonald? Is he just narrating it, I guess? I'm not sure. I don't want to like just wholesale take someone's video and just be like, that's crazy, man. Wow. If it is him narrating it, I mean, I appreciate it. I'm glad if this is actually his video. Like I said, Lance McDonald. If it is you narrating this, Lance McDonald, on the off chance you see it, nobody's gonna stop you. I stop me, Milky. It's called self-control. All right. Anyway, yeah, I appreciate Lance McDonald and his narration efforts.
By the PlayStation 4 hardware. Sadly, the cutscene soon ends, and we never get to visit and explore those streets for ourselves, our experience having been rather limited mostly to the game's looping hallway. But what if there were a way to break out from that loop? Hello everyone, my name is Lance, and today we are going to escape from...
It is Lance. Okay, yeah, Lance McDonald.
From PT's endless hallway and step out into Kojima Productions' rendition of the streets of Silent Hill.
After killing his family, the father hung himself.
All right.
To explain how this is achieved, the game engine used by PT is able to cleverly link together separate map files to create the illusion of an endless loop.
Oh, okay.
By changing the code involved in this process, I was able to seamlessly connect PT's familiar starting room to the map file used for the ending cinematic.
Damn, dude, this guy knows his shit. I mean, he knows more than I do. Like, this is very impressive. Like, I don't know. I feel like I'd be able to do a lot more game preservation as a video game history lover if I knew more about this kind of stuff. But I don't know. I mean, I think the folks who actually like started the Video Game History Foundation know nothing about how to make games. So everyone has their own strengths and weaknesses, I suppose. Still trying to figure out what my strengths are.
Unfortunately, this area is not meant to be traversed by the player character, and thus it has no collision information, and we immediately fall through the ground.
Well,
Interestingly, this causes Lisa to appear and
Whoa.
reset the game. I find it fairly amazing that the developers actually accounted for us finding a way to break out of bounds, and created an event to handle it in such a way, rather than just having us fall endlessly.
that's weird.
So in order to circumvent this, I patched the game in a way that causes the player character to float just a small distance above the ground at all times. With this done, we can safely, for the first time ever, explore the streets of Silent Hill as they appear in PT.
Cool.
One of the first things we come across here is the trail, which we also saw the protagonist following in the cinematic.
Oh. Damn it, I gotta pause, make sure it's buffering correctly or whatever the hell. Oh, come on. There we go.
This ends in a small puddle, and the main open streets stretch out ahead of us.
It's weird, I can see it better on
To
the
the
stream
left is a
preview.
fairly detailed area outside of a massive apartment building.
That might be a reference to Silent Hill 4. I wonder if he's adding that music or if that's in game. Kind of hope it's in game. That'd be cool as hell.
Up on the highest level of the fire escape, we can even see a potted plant.
Oh,
Looking down from up here helps us really appreciate the amount of detail that went into building the area.
that's insane, dude. For a teaser. Dedication.
On the opposite side of the road is a fenced-off parking area with a few cars left unattended.
That's giving Silent Hill 2, because like throughout the original you just find a shit ton of parked cars that you can't really do anything with. One thing I really do like about the remake is that like the game encourages you to look through cars or look through car windows, because there are consumables inside, and if you break the window, then you get free shit. Although I think that contributes to the bad ending if you do that, which kind of sucks because I'm terrible at at survival horror games where the resources are very scarce. Come on.
Among other things.
Not boxes. Low res textured boxes. No. Alright. I feel like someone could live out of that van. I've always wondered what the ladder. Hold on. Big vans like that. I've always wondered what the purpose of the ladder is for. Like, does the top of the van just have like a compartment on top, or are you meant to do something on top of the van? I've never really understood why that ladder's there. Because every person I've ever seen that had a van like that, I never once saw them use the ladder. And I'm like, why is it there if you're not gonna use it? That has always bugged me. Damn, that's a... Holy crap, the fucking texture on that car. I love it. I honestly, though, like, if I'm not mistaken, there's a thing you buy where you put a tent on the top of it. That's cool if so. That'd be sick as fuck, dude. Oh, I love that idea. Okay, you know what? I get it now. That's just like I said. That's fucking awesome if true. Holy crap! I love that idea. It's in theory. It's ridiculous, man. I love it. But you live in America, you're gonna get arrested for being homeless. Well, I don't think you can be arrested for that in America, but I know that a lot of law enforcement doesn't like homeless people. I think it depends on the state as well. You gotta have to. I know in like states where they're strict on homelessness, but they won't do anything to fix it. Um, a lot of homeless people have to be more creative with how they hide themselves. Because I'm pretty sure as long as you're like walking along a public area and whatnot, cops can't do anything. But if they see you like trying to sleep on the side of the road and stuff, and then they're like, "Get the fuck out of here," or whatever bullshit. It's ridiculous. Anyway, isn't living in a car illegal? It is not. It is not illegal in America. There are several people who live out of their cars. There are some people on social media who make like a living off of just like daily vlogging of living out of their car, but they do it in like a very interesting way where they're like, "Here's my daily life of living in my car." It's, that kind of stuff. But yeah, if I'm not mistaken, it is not illegal to live out of your car. As long as you park in public parking lots. That's the thing with America. America's real picky about where you park, especially in big cities. So you can't really park places very well if you're in a big city. That's the biggest thing, is that you can't, like I said, big cities are very strict about where you can park, and it really sucks. Porta potties, you better open that. Show me them dookie stains. I don't know why I've been finding that type of dub shit so funny. Just like being real serious. Show me the fucking dookie stain. Oh, it's dumb as hell.
The silhouette of water towers across the rooftops at night communicates Silent Hill's archetypical heavy and oppressive atmosphere.
Yeah, that's true. I feel like I could fight the moth boss from Silent Hill 1 on top of that building with the water tower on it.
Returning to street level, we can continue exploring down the main road.
Yeah? Oh, come on. Oh, that's why. Gotta give it a moment to load. Unfortunate. Okay, we just reached an hour. I'm gonna give it until 30 minutes in, or until the end of the PT page, whichever comes first, and then we'll call it. Also, ad break in about 50 seconds.
Miscellaneous clutter lines the streets to make sure every area looks somewhat unique.
Oh man, they fucking cranked. They automatically cranked down the fucking quality. Where's three? There's no way that's 360. Maybe that's 720 at least. Come on now. There we go. That's better.
Unique.
a sign with nothing on it? Oh no, it says stop.
As is common in Silent Hill, there's a perpetual feeling of the entire world both being under construction and long since abandoned.
Yeah, it's a fair assumption. I've always felt like... I don't necessarily think it feels like it's under construction necessarily. More so, well, no, I get why he says that, because there's like tunnels that are blocked off by what looks like construction scaffolding and stuff. So I get why he says that, but for whatever reason, I never really got a construction-y vibe from that. Just like a hastily blocked area, but you don't really know why it's blocked. I don't know. For whatever reason, my mind just never went to construction or under construction. Definitely abandoned, though. Defo abandoned.
The street signs, roadblocks, and scaffolding throughout help to create this unwelcoming atmosphere.
Oh, speak of the devil, scaffolding like that. Hopefully he'll tilt the camera up to show that scaffolding, to show what I mean. Right there on the right. Oh, damn it, my head's in the way. Come on, man. Tilt the camera down. Right there. That scaffolding right there is what I'm talking about. That doesn't give construction work for me personally. I don't know why. Also, we're in an ad break, so we're gonna play some music and just hang out for a while, you know. Not much new. What was I gonna fucking say? My train of thought. I've been adding more and more Spider-Man cards to my Magic decks, even ones that I didn't know existed, even though I thought I had looked through the entire set. And again, whenever I do like look for cards to add to my decks, I specifically filter by color and abilities. Like, I don't just filter by color and then just scroll through, because for whatever reason that doesn't feel right, and I feel like I would end up with a lot of useless results. But I mean, because I did that, I wound up missing a really good addition to my mono red deck, which was Molten Man. 3 mana for a Star. He gets +1/+1 for each mountain I control, and when he enters, I search for a mountain, put it into play tapped, and then shuffle. But when he dies, I have to sacrifice a land, which I always thought was interesting. Wait, I've already got him pulled up. Make sure I got the stats right. Oh, sorry, he comes in as a 0/0, and then he gets 1/1 for each mountain I control. And whenever he leaves the battlefield, I sacrifice a land. That's interesting. So presumably you'd want a way, if you want to redo that, you'd probably find a way to flash him, to flicker him, rather. When Molten Man enters, search your library for a basic mountain, put it onto the battlefield tapped. I really wish it didn't come in tapped, especially since it could easily go away like one turn later. Oh well, still. I pulled Penny Parker as well from a pack that I just grabbed because I felt like grabbing a pack of Spider-Man. I've been really wanting to crack a pack of Final Fantasy, but I haven't been able to find them in any of my LGSs. Very disappointing. Probably from fucking assholes buying like 30 packs in one go just so they can try to get rich quick. Like, ugh. And they want to act like it's different from the fucking lottery, when it absolutely is not. That type of asshole mentality is 100% lottery-esque. From Mega Man 8. Oh, we back? Oh, I think we're back. Okay. Alright, we're gonna pause the road. Hey, it's the Yuppie Psycho soundtrack, too. No, pause, dude. Anyway. Come on, buddy. But yeah, that scaffolding doesn't really give me, like, construction vibes, even though, like, I could feasibly see someone getting construction vibes. I don't know why it doesn't give me that. Couldn't tell you. Could not tell you. Yeah, anyway. There's another stop sign. Or I don't really know what you'd call it. It's not a stop sign in the traditional sense.
A larger, unique structure is placed up against the building on the other side of the road, with a potted plant sitting on top.
What if those plants were going to be like the healing items? Like they were going to take a what is it? They're going to take a page out of Resident Evil's book.
Up ahead is a slightly more richly detailed area. A few more vehicles are placed along the road, accompanied by some signage.
Sweet signage, bro. Oh, goodness. But yeah, I've always wondered what those 30 signs were for. I feel like I've seen them in other games.
Beyond this is some more plant life, from large trees down to tiny plants growing through the gaps in the pavement.
Like he was saying earlier, it's a surprising amount of detail. This looks more like a Fallout 3 map than a Silent Hill map. Especially with the tree, like, slightly above the ground right there.
The distant lamplight and structures seen from here suggest that we're getting closer to the end of this street now.
What? I can't tell if that light is from the reflection of the street lamps or if there's a light inside that apartment complex. Oh, there we go. Tire inside the cement. Sidewalk, whatever. He doesn't really talk about the light inside that apartment complex. Oh, he is panning back over, and it doesn't seem to be inside of it. Okay. He showed it without even mentioning it.
The pavement has a reflective element when the flashlight's beam hits it just right. The layout of each apartment building is somewhat unique as well, with the fire escapes and air conditioners being hand-placed to avoid repetition.
Yeah, they do look like they were hand-placed. I don't know if he was able to, like, confirm that 100%, but still, that's cool as fuck.
Coming to the end of the main road brings us to a fence with a tree, power lines, and a car on the opposite side.
That junction box do be looking real low poly. Like, it looks like, like from this specific angle, it looks like a 3D model from, like, the 80s Tron era. I really like it, though. It's low poly in a fun way. Yeah, definitely a low poly junction box. I don't know if it's a junction box, but you know what I mean. Power line box.
Crossing the road past this fence, there are simply more apartment buildings with decorative features similar to what we saw earlier.
Seems like it's mostly just apartment buildings with some sparse vegetation. Still, surprisingly detailed for no one being able to see it.
Continuing down the road, we come to pass under a large bridge.
Hey, there's something different. Oh, those almost look like tire tracks on the side of the wall. Yeah, I'm not really sure what those marks would be, personally. Oh, they're also on the ceiling too. Yeah, they're really giving tire track.
And finally, making our way through here brings us to the end of the area, with nothing further beyond. I found it fairly amazing to have a chance to explore a somewhat...
Okay, I think the light that we're seeing on those windows is what he was talking about whenever he mentions that when you shine your flashlight at a certain way on the what's the word? On the street, it reflects back onto the windows or something. I forget the details, but I think that's what he was talking about.
What entirely new physical
because the light's fading.
space in PT, something handcrafted by the team at Kojima Productions while in-house at Konami,
Yeah, the light on those windows is definitely shifting, so it's something to do with the flashlight.
as an official part of the mainline Silent Hill series. While there's no way to be sure what the future holds, this may be the final canonical rendition of Silent Hill ever to exist. So I hope you feel that I helped in some way today by giving you a chance to explore.
This video is old. This was before the remake and before the Silent Hill F.
Along with
Which I've heard good things
If you did
about.
enjoy the video, feel free to subscribe and hit the like button.
Silent Hill F, that is. I own and have beaten Silent Hill 2 remake. Fucking phenomenal job they've done. Yep, Lisa's always behind the player. That I remember. We're gonna mute that. There we are. Yeah, there you go. Lisa's always behind the player. That's such a cool thing. That's like one of the most famous little tidbits that people have found out about PT is that Lisa's always behind the player character. Which again, I find cool as fuck. Play. Thank you. Anyway. Alright, which one should we look at next? Let's check Silent Hill 1 to see if they've added anything. We've only got about 15 minutes left. Ooh. Ugh. Got the taco burps. To do, Midwich Elementary School contains unused rooms outside of the courtyard, and the Japanese demo contains more unfinished areas. There are also some other hidden images that have yet to be added here or on the prototype page. Some unused animations for monsters that doesn't contain models, unused animations, more stuff found in the test folder like the earlier version of Harry, unused main menu demos, 16 demo files, damn. Let's check the unused rooms and the hidden images. I may need to get the censorship pixie squad in here. Web archive, wow. Silent Hill Forum, uh-oh. I don't want to be in a forum. That's where the bad kids are. Oh, goodness. There we go. Some days over, stuck in the ethereal traffic jam. Some days over, all in the middle of the main of command. The chain of command. Some days over. You can never be strong enough to leave him. You can never be strong enough to see him. Oh my god, the photo bucket. I didn't think photo bucket was still around, dude. Wow. I haven't used photo bucket in over a decade, man. Holy shit. I deleted my account. I took all the old pictures off of it and deleted the account. I did the same thing for my DeviantArt account since I never used it anymore. I was playing the game the other day and I remembered hearing about the unfinished storeroom on the Midwich map, so I used GameShark to enable the walkthrough walls cheat and I found some interesting stuff. When you enter the courtyard of the elementary school with the cheat enabled and walk straight until you are in the dead center of the map, head due north as it said on the map and go through the wall. Where are you? Run for a little bit and you will find the storage room. Once in the storage room, turn to your left and turn right. You will find yourself in the generator room. The door works too. Now, if you head south, as it said on the map, you will find yourself in the area accessed once the clock tower is entered. Doors / ladders work here too. Turn right and you will be in what appears to be the top staircase leading to the roof, but the door doesn't work. Now the most interesting thing I found is that upon entering the courtyard from the east and heading straight, you come to an area unlike anything else in the game. It's completely gray. Looks to me like a rooftop. I ran a search and couldn't find any other topics on this area, and I found nothing on Google, so I believe okay. These aren't very high quality though. Unfortunate. Oh well. We'll close that out. Oh, whoa. Just looking through here to make sure there's nothing untoward. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay, I thought these were added. Could have sworn they were. Let's see. Bugs, prototype. Yeah, right here. Unused monsters. And this YouTube channel is called Gyromancy. Okay, this is just going to use some music, so I'll mute that. And we'll spend the last couple of minutes just looking through these. User Rocker666, hell yeah, brother, from the SilentHillCommunity.com, discovered some unused files hidden inside the game's CD using a tool called Silent Extractor that allows you to extract every file from the encrypted silent.exe file from the CD/ISO. Some of these files contain unused stuff and early designs, monsters created by the developers that were never used in the final game, but for some reason they were left inside the CD. This is definitely an old video. Come on. Inside, okay. Inside the silent file, we can find a few folders with game assets. One of those folders, called Kara, contains every texture and 3D mesh for game characters and monsters. Inside this folder, there are 6 files that were not used in the final game and correspond to unused monsters. btfly.ilm, EI, Frog, MKY, OST, and SNK. TIM is texture and ILM is 3D mesh. Okay. Yeah, these we've seen before. Is he actually gonna like show them what they look like? Yeah, there's the textures. Managed to import these unused 3D meshes and textures into the final game to see how they look in-game. Okay. The butterfly. Or moth, maybe. Oh, yeah, I see that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I feel like I've seen this before. I think this was in the previous video, but it's nice to look at them again. Because these look really fucking cool, honestly. And also, these are better quality pictures on it as well. Yeah, they really just look like moths instead of butterflies, but I guess they didn't really speak English that well when the Japanese folks who were developing this. That's just a guess on my part, not an assumption. But yeah. It looks to me like they're intended to be moths. Come on. Come on, I believe in you. Okay, that's it. It's loading. Or it loaded. Because there's still images right now. I still don't know why there's still images of all things. Alright, there we go. EI. EL? I can't tell if it's an L or an E. What? They look like manta rays. That's interesting. Making sure I got the brightness all the way up. Yeah, they do be looking like manta rays. I guess these would have been in the waters in like the sewer area, maybe? Pure guess on my part, though. He managed to flip one upside down, I guess. I don't know. Pretty sure these things didn't have any animation associated with them either. Which is probably why he just has still images and not animations. Yeah, they look like a mixture between dolphins in the face and eels with like, or not eels, but manta rays. Manta rays mixed with dolphins. Frog. That's a weird looking one, for sure. That first picture I definitely remember. Oh, that's weird. They don't really have a defined shape, technically. Like they technically have a general shape, but like thematically they just kind of look like blobs. Very strange. Yeah, that's very odd looking. I can't quite figure out what shape it's supposed to be other than General Frog and not Sergeant Frog. Meh, 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 meh. Anyway. What is this? Monkey? Maybe? No, these look like dogs. Oh, these things look freaky. Whoa. Yeah, they look like dogs, but there's already a dog enemy in the game. I guess these would have been monkeys. I don't know. It's very like they look like sloths or anteaters, because they got those long claws, it look like right there. That's like a really long sloth-esque claw. That's crazy looking. Would have loved to fight some of these in this game. Creepy as hell. Makes me wonder how they would have walked or ran. Not sure if they would have been slow or fast. I feel like they would have been fast, despite their sloth-like appearance. That one just looks like a straight-up anteater. Just like, oh no, his mouth is open. I see it now. He's like, ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's like a dogs and sloth mixed together. That's very unsettling. Thank goodness for this Kakariko Village music. OST. Original soundtrack. Meh, meh, meh. Oh, ostrich maybe? It's giving ostrich, like vaguely, but also nutsack. What the hell? Yeah, it's vaguely ostrich-esque, but not quite. It doesn't have the long neck. It has like a bulbous head. But it is giving, like, it's giving ostrich in the legs, but nothing else. Oh, that's weird looking. I love it. Oh, that's so strange. What the fuck? Okay, we're good. Accidentally clicked the mouse. Snake, probably. Yep. Oh, they look like Tsuchinokos. That's cute. Big long ass tongue. Yeah, they just be looking like Tsuchinokos. I kind of hope. Part of me kind of wishes they had the ability to just roll into you. Like the classic Tsuchinoko. Yeah, it's like a fucking... Oh, they look like they have needle tongues. Or some kind of proboscis. That's very odd. I don't know if that tongue is meant to always be out or what, but... It's weirding me out. I feel like I could see a pair of eyes. Or an eyeball like right there. Just like right there. Just the tiniest of eyeballs. Like he's looking for me. Also unused textures of beta monsters that we can find in the Kara folders. Oh, cool. These two textures corresponds to Beta Larval Stalker and Greychild. These are the monsters that appear in the E3 98 trailer. Both use the same 3D mesh, but different textures in comparison to the final game. Okay. I see a face right there. Oh, there's one down there too, damn. Oh, whoa. That face is definitely creepier because it's got eyes. If, for whatever reason, the less features a face has, the less creepy it is. I don't find Slender Man creepy in the slightest because he's got no mouth. What's he gonna do? Mumble at me? Never found him creepy at all. But yeah, the larval stalkers look fucking creepy like that. But I think it looks like they just took the original model and then darkened it into like a shadow, so you can't really tell what it is. But yeah, Greychild, fucking creepy. Love that. And I think once we reach the end of the video, we will call it for the evening because we have hit an hour and 30 minutes. Smooth McGroove, as remixed by Hellant. Give me a thanks for watching. There it is. Okay. PSX unused. Oh, are these animated? I hope these are animated. Before we go, let's see if these are animated. Unused monsters. Cinema, Air Screamer. Okay. Maybe I should have read that for better context. This is a new monster. There are 7 monsters in total. When I saw this texture, I thought it was other version of Air Screamer, but I was wrong. The monster is called CKN. CKN files are bigger than normal monsters, so I replaced the school lizard boss with this monster. CKN. Special thanks to Gyromancy, to user Gyromancy, which posted the previous video that we watched. CKN. Huh. That's interesting. It's just the body that's on fire. Oh, there it is. Oh, cool. I remember seeing this from an episode of, what do you call it? An episode of, Boundary Break. Could have sworn I saw it on Boundary Break. Either way, this thing is cool as hell. It's like a chicken. Featherless chicken. He's just sitting on his butt. Huh. What the hell? Oh, that's weird. I guess it was supposed to eat him. Game Ovar. Weird. Huh. Yeah, it's weird as fuck, dude. Either way. Okay. We are going to call it for the evening. My throat's already starting to hurt, even with this tea. Which I just finished off. But yeah, that was fucking cool as hell. Okay, let's see who we would oh wait, first, VOD watchers, thank you for watching. To my left should be some video suggestions if you want to watch some more. But this will fall under spooky season. This is like the one reading thing I've done for spooky season, which is pathetic, but either way. To my left will be, top left will be randomly suggested by YouTube. The bottom left will be a link to this year's spooky season playlist. Have a lovely day, VOD watcher. Bye-bye.